Ready to open the hood? UseTool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You can find the exhaust muffler from the easy-to-fit kit by Faurecia used in the video through the link in the description. Turn your engine off, pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Unplug the battery. In order to make changes to the exhaust muffler, you have to raise the rear of your vehicle. Lift the back of your vehicle and place it on the two-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. A rusty, damaged, or overused exhaust line can mean that your vehicle fails its MOT. It is therefore recommended to change these parts preventatively. On this vehicle, the exhaust line is in two parts. You will therefore have to separate the exhaust line from the exhaust muffler when replacing the line. On this vehicle, the exhaust line is in two parts. You will therefore have to separate the exhaust line after the exhaust muffler when replacing the muffler. On second-hand vehicles, it is possible that the link up between the line and the muffler has been soldered together. If this is the case, then you will have to cut the line when changing the exhaust muffler on the exact place that will make it possible to assemble the new elements without adaptation issues, but also to be able to remove the muffler. Then take the cutting tool that will enable you to cut in a straight line without damaging the heat shield protection. If your assembly is the original one, start by removing the clip that links the muffler to the exhaust line using a socket wrench and a 13mm socket. You can now release the two silent blocks that hold the muffler in place. Spray them with penetrating oil to make them easier to remove, then use a screwdriver to stretch the rubber and take them off the holding rod. Repeat the same actions on the passenger side. The muffler is now free and you can remove it. Finish off the removal of the silent blocks.
Please support us, subscribe and like the video, that will be really cool.
The easy-to-fit kits by Faurecia are split up in several parts, which makes it possible to assemble the entire exhaust line easily, safely and on your own without needing specific equipment. The kits come with all the accessories needed for assembly, adapted to the line in question. This means you do not have to worry about missing parts or compatibility issues which might stop you from completing the operation. Take the silent blocks provided in the easy-to-fit kit, grease them to make them easier to install. Install them on the muffler to make it easier to put them back when putting the muffler in place during future operations. Slide the 54mm clamping clip, which is provided in the kit, onto the muffler inlet. You can now install the muffler. Start by installing the silent blocks on the passenger side into its housing, separately from the muffler. Slide the muffler into its housing and onto the exhaust line. Then, while holding it, install the silent block on the driver's side. Finally, slide the muffler into the silent block already installed on the passenger side. Once hanging from the two silent blocks, properly fit the muffler in place on the exhaust line. Then, position the clamping clip near the end of the tube and using socket wrench and a 13mm socket, tighten the clip. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Assembly of your new muffler is now complete. Check that there are no contact points between the exhaust line and the heat shield. You can now put your vehicle back on the ground. Reconnect the battery. Operation completed.
Hello, if this video helped you, like and subscribe.